Welcome to Leadership Energetics. I was talking a lot about how this is an energy game today with my mentor. And I was also really considering a lot about energy and energy dynamics in leadership. The thing is, when it comes to leadership, you understanding that there is not one way to lead, there is just you finding a way that works for you is a half way to winning the game. Because when it comes to leadership, you do not want to be leading how Susie next door or your housemate or your coworker leads, because that's what works for their system, their mindset, the way their brain is wired, and what their experiences in the past has been. You have to find a way that works for you, and the way to do that is through leadership energetics. Because with leadership energetics, what you're doing is you're embodying the energy of a leader that is unique to your spirit, to your blueprint, to how your being actually functions and thrives in this world. Some people are fiery. They have a fiery personality. They're passionate. They're driven. They're assertive. They're certain. And so that would be how they need to show up. And that's a part of me. But also I do have a lot of softness. So it's about me finding the balance for my way of leading so that I can thrive and have a lot of energy, because you want to find a system of being that sustains your energy as a leader so that you can continue to embody the energy of a leader. But ultimately, some characters will be really, like, they will lead in a very quiet and more observing and more of a, like, just listening and just speaking when they need to speak, not very loud way, and that will be what will be where they will be succeeding and thriving. And the only way you can find that is by looking at what would I do in each moment if I could just express from a place of feeling and emotion, and knowing that truly when I close my eyes and everything I experience internally, that is the real world, that is the spirit world, that is my non-physical reality, and that is where everything begins, from a thought and energy then manifests into the physical through our choices that are usually subconscious and automatic. We think we're making our choices in the moment we're making them, but really we make our choices before we make them in the moment through every other thought we have that helps us make that instant decision. So ultimately, when you start to understand yourself, build a relationship with your authentic version, your authentic way of leading, I would say it really starts with you understanding that leadership comes from you being able to regulate your emotions to a place where you know where your temperance is at, your pulse, you're able to really know where your temperance is at, so you're not losing your temperance, so you're not over-expressing or under-expressing or getting too angry or not angry enough. You're just finding a way that is true, a way of expressing that is authentic to your essence, to your core, because that is what's going to help you connect with people. That is what's going to make leadership feel like ease, effortless, where people are going to take you seriously because you're taking your authentic self, who you truly are, seriously. So the mirrored reality will mirror that back to you. So I'd say that when it comes to leadership, truly, finding your authentic self is understanding that your authentic self will be something that feels like ease to you. It will feel energizing, it will feel uplifting, it will feel good to be that version of yourself. You won't feel like you're putting on a mask where you're performing to be this way. It will just feel natural, it will feel right. And honestly, I think the first way of finding that out is just by allowing yourself to calm your nervous system and meditate so much that you're in a calm state of mind, and from that place what shows up is going to be your authentic self. That's not to say you're not authentic when you're angry, when you're sad, or when you're happy. But it is to say that if you don't know what your authentic self is, first calm yourself, calm your thoughts, calm your nervous system, and from a blank slate, there is where you're going to start to really see and discover who you are. Because your emotions aren't who you are. They're information, they're wisdom, they're just knowledge. When you debunk what they're trying to tell you, you have information and data. But beyond your emotion, your spirit, that is who you are. The spirit, the energy, the behind your decisions, that is who you are. So when you change your essence by changing who your core beliefs at your core, what drives you, that's when you start to shift your personality. Your personality is really just the expression of what drives you. What drives you? What lights you up? What brings you joy? What brings you inspiration? That really truly sums up who you are. So that is you finding what inspires you, what brings you joy and upliftment is how you start to find your authentic, natural self. So that is so beautiful. I absolutely love that so much. That is such a beautiful explanation. I think I'm gonna finish it here. Keep it short, keep it sweet. I'll talk more about this in the upcoming videos about authenticity, because I'm really exploring that myself recently in my own journey. So as I deepen my understanding, I'll be able to express that to you. Like the video, subscribe, and comment your thoughts, any questions, any videos you'd like me to do in the future. It is so good to connect with you. I will see you very soon. And make sure to keep showing up and plugging in so that you can continue to build your leadership energetics.